This country, na scam. Nigeria is a banana republic officially. Imagine. The election has started today, and already we've started hearing of all kinds of news, and I would say that it's not surprising at all. It's not, because I was expecting this kind of news. Just Inec is holding election in just three states today, at least, compared to the other election where the election was happening all over the country in the whole 36 states. This one is just three states. You would think that they should be able to handle things, have things on lockdown, but no. INEC official kidnapped in Bayelsa, result sheet lost in both Capsize. This result sheet that they said has been lost in both Capsize. You will be surprised that this result sheet would land in the hands of one people that want to thumbprint in classroom. They are already thumbprinting this result sheet that they said is lost in both Capsize. Some people are somewhere already thumbprinting on this result sheet. I will not be surprised. And by the way, can we just have an election that is free of violence, free of kidnapping, free of assaults in Nigeria? When are we going to start having that? When? Just when? Because how can you kidnap an INEC official all because you want to do mago mago? May God help us. Hopefully, this INEC official gets released before the end of today. The official was forcefully taken by its captors on Friday while waiting to board a boat at the Amasoma jetty. An official of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has been kidnapped in the Sagbama local government area of Bayelsa State. The official was forcefully taken by his captors on Friday while waiting to board a boat at the Amasoma jetty. INEC also reports that his SPO, supervising polling officer, assigned to registration area 06 Osioma in Sagbama local government area, was abducted while waiting to board a boat at Amasoma jetty. The security agencies have been notified, the commissioner said in a statement last Friday. Meanwhile, a boat ferrying 12 commission officials for the November 11, 2023 governorship election in the state also capsized on Friday with result sheets lost. We wish to confirm that a boat carrying election personnel to registration area 17 Koluama in southern Ijaw local government area capsized, said a spokesperson for the commission in the state, Wilfred Ifogba. Fortunately, no life was lost at all. Election personnel numbering 12 and the boat operator were rescued. We, however, lost our result sheets, power banks, and legal containing personal effects of staff. The total number of registered voters in the affected registration areas is 5,386, and the number of PVCs collected is 5,311. INEC is making efforts to ensure the conduct of elections in the affected area. You all, let me have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. What do you all think about all of this? Because it's just not making sense, especially the second part that said election, although there are some unforeseen circumstances such as these that I think that INEC would usually prepare for in the case of loss of um registration materials or voting materials like this. But this has happened like over and over again in Nigeria, that we no longer have any trust in this country. I'm saying it, I'm putting it to you right now that some people are somewhere thumbprinting on those election materials, on those voting papers or ballot papers that is said have been lost in the river. Let's just thank God that no lives were lost. It was only the ballot papers and the voting materials that were lost. No loss of lives, just Inec materials that they needed to use, that were lost. We thank God for that. Hallelujah. Let me use this opportunity to tell you that if you haven't subscribed to this channel by now, you are missing. You are missing a lot. Please go ahead and subscribe. Join this amazing community we have here. Before we go, guys, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. Jude Chosen says, these so-called politicians should not sign peace accord, but they should compare to sign for any loss of life. You see, and these people have signed they've signed for peace accord that they are going to do everything peacefully, yet they are busy kidnapping people here and there. This country, na beans, na pot of beans. Chukwuma Juliet says, this country na cruise. President's son dey fly presidential jets to watch football, while INEC officials are risking their lives to conduct fraud elections using old ferries. It shall never be well with Nigerian politicians that keeps using the poor masses to achieve their stupid agenda. Fletcher Ndubisi says, to the shame of a government, not citizens, we have never had it this bad. A total collapse of law and order and security structures just for the purpose of winning an election. Samuel Ebenezer says, for years, what does it take to make bridges to link local governments, yet they want to continually rule? Davies says, Nigeria is not worth dying for. You better sit down for your house and eat better food and sleep. Don't go out and vote, yet your vote will not count. It's only done in Nigeria upon the sun and everything that people will stand in for hours, yet their votes will not count. It is a pity. Ike Misinachi Nwafo says, that is what they brought to themselves. Imagine a used copper joining the old men to steal election in a nation they were told that youth are the leaders of tomorrow. Daniel Faraday says, are Nigerians serious about the future generations? Europeans enjoy peace and justice with progressive movements and go to stadia and watch football games with their children and grandchildren. But the rest of the world are very, very much happily busy training the coming generations wars, tribal, sentimental analysis, and religious imbroglios. Lastly, Boro Moses says, why is this our country? We do not take things seriously. They know some of these areas are prone to such criminality, yet no preventive measure. Instead of escorting the officials, well-armed security men, they left them alone. That is the result of neglect of actions that plays out here. You all, let me have your thoughts in the comment section. What do you all think about all of this? Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done that. I will see you all in my next video. I love you.